when we looked into really implementing an online program or some sort of program that would help students learn in a more personalized atmosphere, we wanted to turn it on its head. One of the most important strategic movements that we've done here at Mountain House High School is to create an online and hybrid program where students can participate in a program that includes brick and mortar facilities and services with the online program. We didn't want it to be the traditional online school where it was impersonal and all they had was a teacher that they could talk to online. We have the benefit of having a brick and mortar facility where we have sports and clubs and organizations and a physical facility that kids can come to and real teachers that they can actually see in front of them. And so what we did is we designed a program where students can sign up for online schooling, take all of the classes that they want to online, and yet still come to campus and take that band class or the mock trial class or the debate class or any of the classes that we offer face-to-face. Or if they just struggle with math, for example, and they really feel like they have to take that face-to-face, that students can access that here. And even if they take it online, they can access teachers that are right here in our school, credentialed teachers who teach in a classroom regularly, to kind of get the teachers help and tutoring when they find that they're having trouble. And we really feel that those that we've recaptured already this school year have already noticed the difference between their old online school that they participated in and the schooling that they're participating in now through a brick and mortar Mountain House High School. These kids get to come, and we've got a brand new library Learning Commons that's opening next month. They can come and sit in the library all day if they want. They have access to the online teacher facilitator who helps them, facilitate the work that they're supposed to complete. They can come and have lunch with their friends. They can participate in sporting activities and music and art opportunities right here on our campus. And we've had to turn away. Right now our waiting list is about 25 students because we've only made arrangements to have one online facilitator this year, and we believe that in the next year it's going to explode. Once people understand that anybody in our area and in the state of California with the laws that they are, anybody in a county that touches ours, they're going to really want to participate in our program as opposed to another online program that doesn't have a brick and mortar facility. We've really taken a close look at the way that we schedule our students in order to make sure that the opportunities that we provide for them work for them in a personalized manner. And we continue to look at those things. We're not done with our morphing of the regular 9-12 public education experience. One of the things that we've done that is out of the ordinary is there are periods of time during the day where students are allowed to not be in a class. And that scares public educators. Like, what are you going to do when you have 120 kids who aren't scheduled for anything? They're going to cause havoc. And we really thought about it differently. We thought, I think if we give these kids the responsibility and the opportunity to have a break during their day, in case they need to leave campus to go to a different program, or in case they just need some time during the day to complete work, or some time during their day to participate in one of the online classes that they're taking, we gave them that responsibility, and we have not had problems with it from the very beginning. It's been positive for our students to be able to have that time during the day. My own students, my own children go to the school here and have taken advantage of those opportunities, and it allows them to have, that time that they need in order to complete the work that they need to do. High school is an intense environment, and there's a lot that they need to get through, and if we can personalize it more for them and allow them the time that they need to complete those things, then that's what we've really done here. In addition to that, we continue to look into innovating with our bell schedule, creating more blocks of time that are unscheduled. We're working with our Leadership Council, which is our department chairs, to look at a new innovative idea in doing rolling block schedule days that allows us to have the traditional schedule on Sundays, a block schedule on other days that includes periods of time where students can go and investigate their things in their own areas of interest. So offering blocks of time where our engineering makerspace is open for anybody to come in on a regular basis and play around and learn. Our labs where we have AutoCAD that they can come and play around and learn with that. And have teachers really take an opportunity. We've got lots of teachers here who are interested in things that they don't necessarily teach. For example, our chemistry teacher might be interested in teaching kids about fabrics and knitting. And so let's have them do that and have them learn a skill that they might be interested in. Or we got the idea actually from Google. They have their 20% projects where they can go off and work on the things that they want to, and we're looking to create a schedule where students will have more time to work, particularly in their areas of interest. The way that students learn and the traffic patterns, if you will, the places that students are found on campus and the way in which they learn have totally changed. You won't walk on Mountain House High School campus and see all the kids in classrooms sitting in rows. You're going to see kids all over the place. I'm sitting here right now looking out my window at a student who's got their iPhone out and they're working on an English assignment where they're recording themselves reading out their essay, because one of their goals for their teacher is their teacher says, if you read your essay out loud, it's going to make a different sense to you than it does when it's written on paper. So they're required to record themselves, look back through it, upload it to the internet through their teacher. The traffic patterns of the regular workflow, too. The students aren't coming to school and turning in paper anymore. They're submitting their work through the Google Documents. We have a learning management system that we use where all the teachers upload all of their content. We don't have textbooks. A regular high school would have lockers. There are no lockers on our campus except for in the PE room. It is a lot more like a community college campus. You're going to see kids walking around, kicking around a hacky sack or throwing a football in the middle of the day while kids next to them are sitting on their Chromebook, sending an email to their teacher or completing an assignment and uploading it, or collaborating with friends who may be sitting in a class that is similar to theirs at the same time. Alongside the online student who is just here because they want to spend some time on campus or have access to tutoring from one of our teachers. And so, again, the traffic patterns are completely different. I think that in public school environments, we have been afraid of allowing those kinds of patterns to happen at schools. And when you really get kids down to it and give them the responsibility, they take it well and they're thriving with what they're doing. As far as outcomes go, we've seen the traditional outcomes that you see at schools where you have that traditional bell curve of, some kids down at D's and F's and lots of kids at the C level, and then it goes down as you go B and A. We've turned what we wanted to have happen is that bell curve is gone. The bell curve now is a majority of our students are getting A's, B's, and C's, and very few students are getting D's and F's. We're able to intervene with them better. We have an hour-long lunch period for students. Heaven forbid we have them, only an hour for a whole hour at lunch, because half of that time teachers are still in their classroom able to intervene with students when they're not doing well. So that bell curve is gone, and we're seeing a lot more students understand that it's no longer about how many more pieces of paper do I need to turn in to get that good grade, and they're talking about which skill now do I need to master in order to pass the class at a higher level. How do I get to the place where I understand and also can communicate my understanding to teachers in powerful ways? And the technology helps with that. The schedule has helped with that. I tell students all the time, especially students who are failing, I keep telling them, come to me. You tell me how you want to learn, and I will set that up for you here at Mountain House High School. That's really what our goal is. We don't want kids to walk away saying, well, that school just isn't for me. We want them to walk away saying, they did everything they could to help me learn.